Hey guys, hope you're having a great day. Tim back in the Revolved Realty Studio. It is Saturday, March the 28th. Nice day outside, sunshine. A great day to be out and about as long as you stay, 6 to 10 feet away from each other. I heard a doctor say earlier that the sunshine, the vitamin D or what have you that we get from the sun is actually good at battling Corona. So I'm seeing a lot of folks out in my neighborhood. I drove through a few minutes ago and there were probably 20, 30 people out walking around. Now everybody is keeping a safe distance, of course, but it's good to see that, there is an upside to this because before all the quarantining at home, I didn't see a lot of people out walking in the neighborhood. I didn't see a lot of people running, so there are silver linings. Hey, this video is for all of my realtor friends out there, as well as you folks who are interested in buying or selling a home, wondering what's going on with the real estate industry in the wake of the coronavirus. A couple of things. We're having to change the way we do some things. Honestly, my business has changed very little. We have not slowed down at all. We are still listing. We are still showing and selling homes. But again, we're being very careful. We are only showing houses where there's no one home. We are keeping a safe distance from one another. We are using hand sanitizer. And we are practicing safe showing. And we're happy to do it. But there are a couple of things that have happened over the last couple of days that will affect the way that we do our business and the way that we work with you, the public. So in case you missed it, these were emails that came out yesterday from the Alabama Association of Realtors and then our own Valley MLS here. And I wanted to just go over them really quickly in case you haven't had time to read over these yourself or if you have questions. So basically here is what has been happening, because we've been seeing other cities like New York and Los Angeles basically shut down all non-essential services in the city. Now, there is a debate over what is essential and what is non-essential, but most places like restaurants, nail salons, there's a whole long list, and I'm not going to go over it here. You can find it online. Basically, where people congregate in close quarters and have close contact in larger groups, they are doing mandatory shutdowns. Now, there is a list of what they call essential services. And these are services like grocery stores. I think Lowe's is on the list. Restaurants can stay open, but they have to do curbside, that sort of thing. So the Real Estate Commission has been lobbying Governor Kay Ivey and it just says real estate services and activities should not be included on the list of businesses required to close and may continue to operate so long as all guidelines issued by the Department of Health are followed. Basically, what that means to us realtors is that we can continue showing houses, we can continue listing houses, we can continue transactions as long as we abide by the guidelines. So, with real estate, the only time we really will have large groups of people together is if you've got folks at your office, and our office is shut down. People are free to come and go, but we don't have a lot of folks coming in here anyway. But the other thing is open houses. So what they did was they recommended, even if we are not listed on the non-essential services, we will forego open houses just because we should. Okay. So that came out. Well, then Governor Ivey yesterday actually released a notice stating that, let me see here, non-essential businesses, venues, and activities shall be closed to non-employees or not take place until I think it's the middle of April 17th. Now, the good news for us realtors is we were not on that list. In short, real estate businesses and activities can continue so long as they are done so with the exception of open houses. So we can no longer hold open houses, at least until the 17th. But we can continue doing what we do in every other regard. Again, listing houses, showing houses, negotiating contracts, doing closings, that sort of thing. And even that's going to change a little bit because I've got several closings. I've already been informed that we're not doing them as a group The realtors don't even have to be there. We can wait outside. They will close with the seller, then close with the buyer, and do it separately. So that's still going to happen. It's just going to happen in a little different fashion. But again, the good news for us realtors and for you, if you are looking to buy and sell, is it is business as usual with just a little bit of precaution taking place. Now, here's my take on open houses. I have always done virtual open houses. I've always used video to do showings. I use Facetime. I've talked about this on multiple videos over the last week or two. So my business is not changing. You can still do an open house, but it has to be a virtual open house. And here's how you do that. It's really simple. You take your iPhone or you take a webcam on a laptop or just a laptop itself. You go out to the home. You basically go on Facebook Live and say, hey, I am doing a virtual open house for the next 30 minutes. I'm going to show you this house. I'm going to walk you through. I've got my phone here so you can see it. You do a virtual open house. The thing that I like to do is rather than doing a live virtual open house is I like to just do a walkthrough, record the house just like a walkthrough you would do in person, and then I will put that video on YouTube. I put that video on Facebook. I put it on LinkedIn, and that way anyone can go back and watch that video anytime. So if you are not using video, and again, I preach this sermon to no end because I know it works, you should be using video to continue doing. And again, I'm more than happy to have a phone conversation with you and just walk you through how I do this. This video is being recorded on my iPhone. All I need is my iPhone. Now, I'm using a microphone here to get the good audio, but I could use the audio on my cell phone. You can take that in. Again, I've done a lot of these videos. I'll drop in a little piece to show you. I actually sold a house last Saturday from a video walkthrough to customers who were out of town. So there you go. We have new rules to abide by. Really, the only one that we have to worry about at this point is the exception of holding open houses. And most realtors don't like to hold open houses anyway. But you do need to do video of that house. You need to make sure you've got pictures, because just because we are no longer doing open houses does not mean customers are still not interested in that home. So there you go. That's it. Very little has changed. No more open houses until April 17th. A lot of realtors don't mind that. Use video to do the virtual walkthroughs. Record the video so you can share it anytime, and just keep doing what you're doing. And as Andy Griffith used to say, act like you got some smarts and you will be fine. We'll get through this. We will bounce back. It's going to be all right. For the time being, just use common sense. Wash your hands. All right. That's it, guys. If I can do anything for you, whether it's you're looking for someone to list your home, someone to represent you as a buyer, or if you're a realtor who would just like to talk about doing the video like I do, I'm always happy to share what little brain I have left with you. All right? That's it. Get out of here. Go make it a great day.